We've just been to a meeting here in London for the Campaign for an Independent Britain, a completely non-party organisation, one of the first to campaign for our country, Britain, to get its independence back. It's been a wonderful meeting, and we've had people here from right across the board, different countries, different interests. And I'm delighted to introduce you here to Dele Ogun.
Yes.
And he is?
Yes, I'm the head of a Nigerian political think tank called the Genesis Project, and we had an interest in this afternoon's meeting because similar developments are taking place in Africa by way of the United States of Africa project that's come out of the blue from somewhere. And we find on closer investigation that the parallels are just remarkable with what's going on in Europe, which is the increasing gulf between what the people want and what the leaders want. The leaders have hijacked the sovereignty and the right of self-determination of the people in Europe, and we find exactly the same thing unfolding in Africa, and we have a similar concern to stop it, to keep the power with the people. And the object of our attendance was to share notes, and it was remarkable how the institutions that are being created for the United States of Africa, the so-called United States of Africa, are so similar, in terms of a single army, single parliament, a commission, and an African Union sounding very similar to the European Union. And we had to ask ourselves, who is driving this? It's not the people. They know nothing about the projects, and so the whole object of our attendance was to raise the alarm, compare notes in the hope that in the same way as the strategists have joined the dots at the power level in driving this project, that the people will wake up and realize that they have to join the dots as well in terms of their opposition to this further undermining of democracy, both in Britain, in Europe and in Africa.
Oh, that's great. Thank you very much. Now, that's just a tiny part of what we've heard here today. And look up Nigeria, look up CIB, and you'll find the speeches, the talks here today. Much, much more to learn. And I think you'll agree that it's very frightening that what they did to the African Union, it's going to happen here too.